Today we're doing my review of the Keltec P17 22lr, and that's coming up next year on Jesse B Outdoors. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. Once again, I'd like to thank my viewer Matt for sending us a gun out to do a video on. Matt has sent out 3 guns now. He sent out the Springfield Hellcat, the original Glock 19 Gen 5, and now the Keltec P17. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you helping the channel out by letting us borrow these great guns. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take this over to the table. I'm going to tell you guys some of the stuff about this. We're going to take it out to the range and shoot it, and I'll give you my final thoughts of it out there. So let's get over to the table. First thing we need to do is make sure the gun is safe here. So we're going to do a magazine check. No magazine. We can see here, nothing in the chamber down there. We are all clear, so let's get started. The Keltec P17 is a 22 hammer fire gun that comes in a compact size, and it would be perfect for concealed carry. It comes with a fiber optic front sight that has the bright green in it, and then the rear sight on it is blacked out and adjustable. This gun is ambidextrous, and it comes with an ambi safety and magazine release. It has a pick rail up front for you to put flashlights, lasers, or anything else you would like to mount to the front of it. And another thing I'd like to show on the back of it, you can see the hammer has red on it to let you know it's cocked and ready to fire. It comes with a 3.93 inch barrel, and it's threaded 1/2x28, and it comes with a thread adapter and a wrench to take the cap off and to put the thread adapter on. And this is how it looks when you field strip it. The total length on this is 6.7 inches, total width is 1.2 inches, and the total height on it is 5.3 inches. And it's very light. It comes in at 0.7 pounds, and it comes with 3 16-round magazines. Now the factory says this is a 3-pound trigger pull on this, and we're going to check that here. What we got is no magazine in there, nothing in the chamber, so this gun is safe to handle. What I got here is a magazine with some dummy rounds in it. We're going to put this in here. I don't want to dry fire a 22LR, plus it's not my gun. We'll put one in the chamber. Press check it to make sure. Alright. Shut that safety off here. Grab our Wheeler trigger pull gauge. We got it zeroed right there. And we're going to try this out and see what weight we get on this. Right there, we actually got a little bit over 2 pounds. Do it one more time here. Just make sure here. Get it back on there. Zero that, make sure here. And we pull it again, and once again, it's between 2.5 and 3 pounds. Not bad at all. Let's take it outside and try that awesome trigger out. Now we're outside, and I got to tell you guys, first thing about the magazines is, even though these don't have a pull tab on them, these are very easy to put 16 rounds in. And that's a good thing, because you might have ladies, kids, or somebody with bad hands trying to load these. And it's good that it's real nice and easy on that. So the first magazine, let's go ahead and try this out here. I'm going to go for the big silhouette like I always do, shooting it. Man, that trigger is pretty nice here. Let's go for the bowling pin. Got that bowling pin dancing. All right, gotta love that. Small plate. All right, thoughts on the first magazine. One thing I can tell you that I really like about this is it is very flat shooting, and we're going to demonstrate that here in a little bit. I'm going to do a magazine dump with it, and we're going to see how good I can control it. But man, it's got a nice trigger on it. Love that fiber optic green front sight. Everybody knows that's one of my favorite sight systems on that. So far, the grip on it and everything's good. I think I'm going to like this gun. Let's put another magazine in. And talk about magazines, one thing I like, they got these paddle mags. You can hit it with your trigger finger, because I'm left-handed, or I can hit it with my thumb and drop it. I really like that about this gun. That is something different. I never shot a gun like that. I think H&K or some of the other European guns do that also. Let's try another magazine out. Now, they do consider this a defensive carry gun. So what I'm going to do on this one, I'm just going to go at the silhouette targets. I'm going to start in the center and then go side to side and shoot all around until the magazine's out. But we're only going to be on the silhouette targets and see how I do on that. One thing I like about this is the safety on it. Ambi, I can get to it perfectly fine being left-handed. Let's start this off. Nice, no problem transitioning at all. And like I said, with that front sight, I can really pick it up. This is a great gun. Alright, we're going to do the last magazine on this, and I'm just going to go through all the big targets with it and see how I like it, starting with the MGM Coyote target. Nice and easy to transition with. The trigger on it is awesome. Let's finish this video out and I'll tell you guys everything about my thoughts on this. So what's my final thoughts here on the Keltec P17? First thing I want to go over is the negatives. The one negative I have on this is grip texture. The grip texture is non-existent on this. I would get a handle-it grip and put that on here if they make one for it. If not, maybe Talon grip. I've dealt with handle-it grips before, so I know I like theirs. The only other thing I've never liked about Keltec, and the reason why I never owned one, and I'm going to consider this a negative, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with the gun affecting it the way it is the screws. I've never liked the screws. I just think that looks ugly. I wish they would just mold it into one piece instead of doing two pieces and putting the ugly screws in it. The other negative I could think of, a lot of people think these two screws on the top of the slide here are for an optic. It's not. Keltec sells a separate slide that you can buy for this to put an optic on. This is actually how the slide's connected with these two, so don't be taking those screws out thinking you can put a red dot on this. You gotta get a separate slide from Keltec to do that with it. Now for the number one thing that I really like about this is the price. You cannot beat it for the price. For how much this costs, I highly recommend it to anybody, because here's some of the stuff I like about it and the reason why I say go get you one. Ambi. I'm a lefty. You got the safety here, that's ambi. You got the mag release down here, that's ambi. I really like that about this gun. They thought about righties and lefties with this gun. Another thing I really love about this gun, the fiber optic front sight. That's one of my favorite sighting systems besides night sights, and I like it. The rear one is adjustable, which is another plus, and it's serrated and blacked out. This is like my favorite sighting system on this gun, and it comes from the factory like that. Also, reliability. As you guys saw here, absolutely no issues running this. This is June, and my boy and I actually has had this gun for a couple of weeks, and over Memorial Day weekend we both put 200 rounds through it without a hiccup with cheap bulk box ammo. And that's a great thing, because that's the kind of ammo people are going to use in this if they're not using it for a self-defense gun. Now a couple more positives about this is the slide. This thing is buttery smooth, easy to rack. If you got arthritis, young kid, lady with weak hands, anybody like that, this slide is so easy to work. That is perfect for somebody like that. And now I'm going to swap hands here, open up that slide. The other positive I like about it, this comes off. This has actually got a threaded barrel. It's like the Taurus TX22 where you take this cap off and you put that adapter piece on there, and you could thread on a hush can, or you could put a compensator on it. Talking about compensators, we're going to do that in the next video with this. I've got a tandem cross comp we're going to put on it and try it. Alright, the last two things I can think of for positives on this is the trigger. The trigger is awesome on it. It's barely got any creep or anything in it. The reset's good on it. I'm not going to do it out here and dry fire it because it's not my gun. But the trigger on this for being hammer fired, I thought it wasn't going to be that good. It impressed me. It is very nice on there, and I really like that about it. And the other thing I like about is easy is takedown. It's just like a Glock. You pull these two levers down, and then you just pull this back and up, and the slide comes right off. Easy takedown on it. So as you can see, for the money, this thing is awesome, and I highly recommend it. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there I'll have links to Axle hearing protection, Gators eyewear. Some of the links down there got discount codes to save you guys money, and some of them do help out the channel. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are one nation under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.